Don't you just love it when you have games like this one I had today, with your top laner going 115 and losing you the game cause they got beat early game and got tilted and started feeding? Well, good news! Riot Poo-Poo Lasers, the game director of League, just announced that they are finally going to ban soft inting automatically with Vanguard. People have been complaining about this for 500 years, but they now have machine AD info from Vanguard and can more easily detect and ban people that just start inting a bit too often when they don't feel like playing the game or when they want their team to lose for whatever reason. The question is if they want to do this immediately or with some lenience, and we got some pretty funny replies from people both for this tweet and in the Reddit post about it. Most people have been obviously saying immediately, but the problem would be false positives. How do you really know if someone is actually inting or trolling their team to lose on purpose, which is the most annoying type of people in the game in my opinion, or if they just have a really bad game or are generally bad at the game? So it really needs to be very precise to know that the person can play seriously if they want to, but just decided to repeatedly die or to not do anything in the match intentionally for some reason. But the question is if they get instantly hardware banned, or they should start with temporary bans or more funny punishments like only being able to play with bots for a while. And more ways that Riot is targeting apart from just going 115 and dying over and over without doing anything would be also very obvious signs of trolling that are easily detectable, like following your jungler around and taking their camps, selling all of your items to buy 6 tiers, or wasting your summoner spells randomly. The Reddit post got the best responses though when asked how players who troll the game should be punished. So far we have the following suggestions: executed in the streets like the degenerates they are, forced to buy the Ari skin, forced to one-trick Zoe with character voices at 200%, and then executed in the streets anyway. Anyone that I report should be permabanned. Gunned down in the streets like the scumfuck animal bastards they are. I think we heard a wise donkey say something like that many years ago. I would go with immediate, and the other bigger thing that needs to be done is if someone is doing it on their Smurf, punish their main account as well. All players worse than me should be banned for being bad, and all players better than me should be banned for being sweaty tryhards, and also boosted. And finally, guillotine. So that's about it for now. Honestly, I'm really glad that Riot will start punishing trolls and inters that ruin games more often. There isn't a worse feeling in the game than doing well and having one of your teammates intentionally losing the game for you for no reason. Like going and dying to Teemo and the entire enemy team 1v1 over and over again as Cassante, knowing full well he can beat anyone, and then blaming the jungler or the entire team for not swapping in champ select so he gets to last pick and saying it's not his problem that he's feeding. It's just that we need to be really sure that there are not false positives and Vanguard knows who's actually throwing the game intentionally and who is just bad or having a bad game. Hopefully it will be smart enough to know the difference. But what do you think? How harsh and how fast should the ban hammer fall? And how would you punish them if you had the power of Vanguard in your nose? Let me know, leave a like or I'll permaban you for not feeding the algorithm, and thanks for watching.